Easy now, folks. We're going to do the same sound comparison test on these air pumps as we did with the medium-sized ones. Only this time it's a smaller, I don't know what you call them, nano mini air pumps. So we've got the Lovefish, the Bedees, the Heiger, and also the rosewood nano Q1. We'll see which one comes out of quietest. But since I was doing this, I thought I might as well get a hold of one of these USB air pumps. I feel like they kind of fit into the same category, and since I've never tried one, I thought we might as well get hold of one and give it a go. All the reviews, etc., claim that they are quiet or silent at times, so we'll put it against the rest and see what comes out. We'll employ the same method as we did last time, so we're going to use this decibel sound meter, and I will lay each pump on some folded up fabric just so there's no vibration. We're going to use an Heiger air diffuser, and I'm going to jam that between a couple of pillows just so there's no sound from that. And yeah, we'll give it a go, hey? See what happens. To start us off, we'll get an ambient room level reading. I can't even use a min max on this one because I did find that moving my finger from one button to the next actually made a noise and altered the reading. But we're getting 36 here, right? Right, let's start at the start and we'll move left to right through these pumps. I'll just jam that diffuser in the pillow and attach the Lovefish first. This is actually the pump that I've been running the longest. I had this on my work tank, my tank at work, until I replaced it with a Heiger. Let's see what we're getting. 38.8. Right, that's our first reading off of the Lovefish. So I'll snap the air tube off, and you'll probably notice it's a wee bit louder. You always get more noise off it until you add the air tube. And obviously our readings are just for the pumps themselves. It doesn't account for the noise that's coming from the air breaking the surface of the water. That's going to depend largely on whatever kind of air stone or diffuser or whatever you use. But like I say, this is just about the pump. So let's check the dB. Right, so we're getting 37.5 off of that one. I suppose it's worth bearing in mind our ambient room reading was 36, so neither of these so far have been, well, much more than that. We'll give the Heiger a shot next. Certainly very similar to the dB, so we'll see what it comes out as. I waited a bit longer with that one. It was jumping about a wee bit, but 39.9 when I hit the hold button. Like I said, for the bigger pumps, I was using the min max button, which records like the lowest or high sound that the instrument hears, but moving my finger from one button to the next definitely altered the reading, so I'm just having to hit the hold button when I think it's leveled out. And now we give the rosewood nano Q1 a shot. .7 after a wee bit of dead air there. That's fantastic for YouTube, isn't it? So that's all of the nano pumps. Next we're going to have a go at the USB pump. Like I said, the reviews, you know, sounded pretty similar to all the other pumps we're looking at, so just thought it'd be more interesting if we add this in and see what it comes out like. Obviously you've got to add a plug or like a mobile phone power bank. You can probably plug it in your computer or whatever, but let's see what this comes out as. Right, I'm gonna need to stop this just now. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's an actual helicopter above my house just now. and I don't want the helicopter affecting our results. Give me a minute. Alright, here we go. Helicopter's away. Pump is on. Let's see what we get out of this. 43.5. I thought that might be the loudest. You can actually hear that pump more than the others. Of course, the other thing is you got to hang it somewhere in the aquarium from a metal, is that called a carabiner? So I don't know if that might add to the vibration sound you might get, whereas the others, you can use a suction cup or a specialised cradle. Maybe that's a different experiment. Anyway, let's see what we got here. So, broken out the whiteboard. Let's look at our results. So the love fish, we had 38.8 decibels. The DB was 37.5. The Heiger came out at 39.9. The rosewood was 42.7. And the USB was 43.5 decibels. So let's put this in order then. The BD was first. Lovefish came in second. The Heiger was third place, followed by the rosewood, and maybe not surprisingly, the USB was last. So to be fair, looking at it, none of them were miles apart. Between our best result and our worst result, we had a difference of 6 decibels. And between our best result and our worst result, if we take out the USB pump, that's a difference of 5.2. Honestly, I'd be happy with any of them in any room in a house, including the bedroom. If we remember, our ambient reading was 36. I am excluding the USB pump from this, by the way. I probably wouldn't put that in a bedroom. All right, for a car journey, if you're wanting a bit of air running, then you can do that. But between our best result and the ambient room reading, we've got, what, 1.5, which is nothing at all. Well, not nothing, obviously, but you know what I mean. It's very, very, very little. Negligible. It's maybe not the most exciting result from an experiment like this, but I guess it highlights that all of these models are appropriate and quiet as they claim. Our worst result, the difference between our worst result and the ambient level was 6.7 decibels, which again is very, very little, to be fair. So, although maybe not exciting, I hope that would give you confidence to buy any of these mini air pumps. Well, that's just based on the sound level, of course, and I probably wouldn't go with the USB version, if I'm honest with you. I'm not saying the USB one didn't have its place, but if you're just looking for a mini air pump to stick on an aquarium, then any of the others would be fine. Just in case anyone was interested, I know everyone liked Luna last time. If you want to compare it against the pumps, the sound of Luna purring next to me was between about 39 now and 36.2. Luna's cat purr is the quietest I've ever heard, though, if I'm honest with you. Anyway, we're out. Later. Hey, you wanting to join in? Oh, don't go there, please. No. You wanting to be in the video again? Are you?